I'm also noticing there's like a bunch of stress cracks. That just looks like it's casting, but I mean, it's all around the bolt areas. And I know they have to torque this shit to spec, man, but look at all the little cracks. It's like you can tell that from tightening up these bolts, like it went a little bit too far or some shit, you know? You could see all kinds of little stress cracks. Well, I could see them. Where I work on some industrial machines, and I mean, I'll pull out some shafts, and on the shaft, it's like a 3-inch shaft, and I'll do some, well, I check for, for stress cracks, and that's on the shaft. That's just on a machine that just spins around. So I mean, any vibration you get on there, if it bends back and forth, yeah, it'll get some cracks. But I mean, this, you just visually, you can see something, you know? So there's like no need to even put any penetrant on there, which would be like some type of red dye, whatever dye that could seep into these cracks. You clean that off, and then you apply a developer over that, and then that exposes the cracks. But I can visually see these. If this was something at my job, I would just pull this out of service. Not to mention, I was also getting a light for the electronic slip differential. It'd pop up, and I'd turn it off. I'd turn off the car, I'd turn it back on, and then once I would drive, it would just, the light would come off. I think maybe they were lying a little bit when they put this car together, because I mean, it's nothing like the TCR that they use, you know? But there's a bunch of tiny little stress cracks all over it. I mean, it could just be from casting. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Something I would suggest, though, if you got a Veloster N, man, just pull off the skid plate and just check it out underneath. I mean, tell me if you got any little cracks like that on yours. Because I mean, this could just be from, say, from heat building up and then cooling down. But I mean, that's not something I would want to rock, especially like on a 2020, you know? You get down underneath the vehicle, then you see stuff like this, and it doesn't look good, man. Along this area here, you can see another one. You see another crack up in there. And I mean, honestly, that's just from the bolt. That has to be from the bolt. You just over tighten it. Looks like this whole chunk right here is gonna pop off. You see nothing like that over here, because I'm assuming this is all from the aluminum block it has. So I mean, this is all pretty solid. This is just like real thin, dude. I'd feel bad for you guys that are living out in the snow, because I mean, I know your shit starts to oxidize, and then there's a lot of salt. There's a lot of salt on the roads, you know. Just think you guys should check it out.